Doors kicked in, dolls' heads ripped off, beloved artifacts nowhere to be found. That's what was discovered at one historic home over the weekend. The historic Southside landmark was built in the 1850s. As KENS 5's Alicia Nieves explains, one item that disappeared is said to carry a curse.
At the corner of Mission Road and Yellowstone, just steps away from the San Antonio River, is the Iturri Edmonds historic site.
The land was purchased by Manuel Iturri Castillo in 1824. It was Mission Concepcion land.
It's one of the few adobe brick houses left in San Antonio that gives visitors a glimpse of what life was like in the 19th century. 60 years ago, the property was given to the Conservation Society and now serves as a museum.
It was in one family up until 1961 when it was given to us by the last descendant, Ernestine Edmonds.
Sunday morning, a tenant who lives on site found two doors kicked in. They walked inside and found this.
They sort of ransacked, pulled out a lot of drawers, cleared a lot of things off of shelves, broke some artifacts, they tore the heads off dolls.
The most heartbreaking discovery so far was the disappearance of a mantle clock. Board members of the Conservation Society say the clock may not be worth millions, but it held historic significance, perhaps even a curse.
Ernestine Edmonds and her sister both stated that the clock had stopped the moment their mother died, and their handwritten notes were inside the clock, and now that clock is gone.
Officials are doing inventory this week to figure out what was taken.
Do you think a ghost is following the people who stole this?
There are all sorts of stories here, and there is a grotto out back that Ernestine Edmonds built because her mother saw a vision of a woman in white on that site several times during her life. So the owners of this house were very religious, very spiritual.
Alicia Nieves joins us live now. And Alicia, the Conservation Society said they avoided catastrophe with this break-in. What exactly do they mean?
They say all of this could have been worse, Isis. The criminals tried to light the old kerosene lamps in the house. Fortunately, there was no fuel inside. A fire would have just destroyed everything. Oddly, the criminals also left behind a T-shirt. The doors are getting fixed, more lights are getting installed. There's also talks of putting cameras on the property. If you have any information, call police. Reporting live tonight, Alicia Nieves, KENS 5.
Thank you, Alicia.